my name is Rachel Raymond. I'm with the YMCA of Greater Indianapolis, bringing you a total body training workout today. Even though our buildings are closed, still continuing to drive the mission, keeping our community healthy and active while we are at home. So today, all you need is a mat. I'm outside just to get some fresh air, get outside a little bit, so you may want to move outdoors as well. And like I said, all you need is a mat today, no other equipment. It will be all strictly body weight. It's 5 rounds of work, 3 exercises per round. We will hit lower, core, and upper body in all rounds. 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and 2 times per exercise. So when you're ready, we will get started with a nice warm-up. All right, gang, so from here, we're gonna start in marching in place. So just moving that body, getting those feet up off the ground, pumping those arms so we can get everything nice and warm from our head to our toes. Let's do just a few more seconds here. Good. And then we're going to step out and in, out and in. So step wide and then step narrow, out and in. Good. Let's do just a few more. Here's 1, 2, and back to your march right here. All right, as those feet stay moving, we're just going to move the arms, crisscrossing in front, open wide. So warming up through the chest and the back. Good. Let's do just a few more. And stop. Let's step those feet wide, and we're just going to do some baby squats. So just keeping our hands right here on our thighs, just going up and down, pushing those hips back, watch those toes. I'm sorry, watch those knees, not your toes. All right, let's do 2 more. So here's 1, and here's 2. Good. And we're just going to do some jumping jacks from here. So 10 of these. Rotate through those hips. And switch your direction. So again, as we move through our workout today, you will have options to dial it down if you need to modify. Step your feet together, ankles and knees, rotate. And I will give you those options. So you make this your workout. Other way. Alright, we're just going to shake it out here. And again, so we've got 3 exercises in the first round. We'll do each exercise twice. 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of a rest. So the first one, I'll show you all 3 exercises, and then we'll progress through them. It's a good morning. So you're going to hinge at the hips, reach forward, and then come right back to standing. So we're hinging at the hips, and we're coming back to standing. From there, Supermans. You're going to come down onto your mat. Arms extend out. You engage your core to lift your arms and legs up and hold, and then come back down. Up and down, just like that. And then the last one will be a pulse crunch. You will turn over onto your back. You'll align your knees over your hips. Arms reach long by your side as you engage the core, and we pump the arms right here. Okay, so first exercise, again, are your good mornings. So standing with your feet hip bone distance apart. I'm going to get the timer going. And again, 45 seconds of work. And begin. So we're hinging as we reach forward and we come back to standing. Hinge and reach. So make sure you're not hyperextending into the knees. Put a little bend in those knees. Focal point should stay forward without tension in your neck. So you're hinging and you're reaching. If this becomes too challenging with the arms, hands to your hips, and you're still working the hinge. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you come up. Good. Every time you hinge, and if you're reaching, see if you can reach a little further. Reach, come back. And rest. We got one more set. Already nice and warmed up. Here we go. And 3, 2, and begin. Here and up. Good. Now, if you're wanting an extra challenge, you can bring your hands behind your head. Just keep the fingertips light and continue to work the hinge down and up. So here, hands to the back of your head, or hands to your hips. You got a couple options. Just watch those knees, don't hyperextend the knee joint. Make sure you're breathing. You got 5 seconds. And stop. All right. Supermans, go ahead and come on down to your mat, face down, as we extend the arms and legs out. We won't be resting between exercises too much. We will though after all 3 rounds. So arms extend out. We're gonna hit the restart button. So extend long through your fingertips, long through your toes. Inhale to come up, exhale to release down. So controlling up and down. Up and down. Squeeze and come down. Make sure your glutes are active when you come up to protect the low back. Up and down. Extra challenge, you can hold and then come down whenever you want. So you can mix up the timing here. If you need to shorten the arms, they can come to this position and then down. And stop. Good. You got 15 seconds to rest, and then we'll do that again. All right, let's go ahead and set ourselves up. Extend through those fingertips, long through the toes, coming up and down. Inhale, exhale. So strengthening through the back of our body, all through the core. We're almost there. Oh, I can feel that for sure. Come on. And stop. All right. Now, easy does it. I want you to gently lift up, push your hips back, stretch it out in child's pose. Good. And then we're going to come on over onto our backs for our pulse crunches. So, once you're on your back, bring those knees directly above our hips. So you have this nice 90. We reach long through the arms, we pulse up, and then we come down. Ready? All right. So shoulder blades are on the mat. We're reaching long through the fingertips, and we crunch, release, crunch, release. Now you're not going all the way down to the mat. You're keeping your shoulder blades lifted off the mat. Up and down. Up down. Squeeze up and down. Up and down. If you need to, toes go down on the mat, heels stay lifted. Don't release your shoulder blades all the way down. Keep your core engaged the whole time. Squeeze your ribs towards your hips. Up and down, relax. Woo! So we worked the back, now we're doing the front side. We got one more round. All right, ready and go. Knees up, up and down, up, down, up and down. Squeeze. Remember your option, toes down, heels up. You're still crunching in that core. Shoulder blades should never come all the way down. Up and down. You've got about 12 seconds. Maybe the last 10, you bring those toes off the ground if they're down. Up, down. And rest. All right, relax. You've got 1 minute to get some water. Just take a moment here, shake it out, stretch a little bit if you need to. And then we'll do our second round. So, while you're resting, I'll show you the next 3 moves. You've got a side lunge. We will stay on one leg. So you're gonna step to the side, and then as you come back, lift the leg. Step and lift. How far you lift is totally up to you. If you don't want to lift, you can step and then just step back to center. From there, we have a walking push-up. So I'm going to show you from the front direction, but you'll start in the center. As you pivot on your knees, you come to the right and push up, center, and then to the left and push up. You always come back to center, and then you move right to left. From there, we'll do a cross climber. So in the cross climber, you're in a plank position, bringing the knee to the opposite elbow, right here, okay? So, first are our side lunges. Pick a leg, doesn't matter which one you start with, and stay on that same leg. All right, here we go. And step. Maybe you start just stepping in at first. Okay, maybe at some point you start to lift the leg. And again, how high that comes up is totally up to you. Good, just focus on the movement and don't worry about going too fast. And you can always come back to here if you're losing your balance. Good. Keep moving. Almost there. Three, two, and stop. All right, we're gonna shake that out. We're gonna switch into the other leg. Ready? And go. Out and in. I started you a little late, so we'll make up for the time though. Don't worry. Remember, you're lunging out to the side. The knee should be tractioning out safely toward the same direction as the toe. And then again, you can add that lift right here. So you work with your range of motion. I'm gonna let you run 5 more seconds, so 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake that out. We are done with that one. Walking push-up. So again, I'm gonna turn so that I'm on my mat, but you start in the center, Go right, center, left. Okay? Here we go. So I'm on my knees today. So we're going out to the right, palms move to center, and then we move to the left and center. Right, center, left, and center. So I'm already in the modified position. If the walking plank becomes too much for you, just go to center and do single push-ups. Nothing wrong with doing them there. On the second round, we might try some on our toes. We'll see what happens. All right, relax. Shake out those arms. One more round. Now I would encourage you, try a couple on your toes. You never know what you can do. So give a couple a try. You can always go back down to the knees. All right, here we go. So if you're on the toes, you bring that palm out. You always move to center and then back to the left and center. Good. You can make your feet a little wider if you are on your toes to give you some more stability. And again, you can always drop those knees down into it at any time. Stay moving. Those cross climbers are gonna be challenging because their arms are already gonna be tired. All right, relax. Oh, shake that out. Excuse me. All right, cross climbers. We'll start in a full plank, and then if we need to come down to the knees, you can still do it, the movement on the knees as well. So let's go ahead and find our plank position. Roll those shoulders down and begin. So right knee to left elbow and back, left knee to right elbow and back. So it's a little twist, focusing on the obliques as well as the front. It's really a whole body move. So that's your full range. If you're modifying, the knees are down and you're still bringing the knee at that slight angle toward the opposite elbow. All right, rest, shake those arms, stretch it out a little bit if you need to. I can feel that burning through here, so it's a good sign. All right, last set. Maybe this time you want to pick up the pace a little bit. So you can do that as long as you're not losing good form. So if you start to bounce around, I would go back to either going to the knees or just slow it down. Focus on that climber, crossing over that slight angle. Almost there. And stop. All right, good job. Shake that out. 1 minute on the clock, take a rest, walk around a little bit, stretch a little bit, get some water. And then while you do that, I'll show you the next three. All right, so we have a single lunge. With the lunge, you're gonna step back, hands stay on the hips. You're working that back knee down and up, down and up. All right, we'll do one leg and then the other leg on the second round. Next will be an overhead press. If you've got weights, go for it, or anything that you've been makeshifting at home. I'm not gonna use any today. And then we've got a side table crunch. So again, you're focusing on those obliques. We're in a side table, and we're gonna crunch in and out, right here. Again, one side and then the other. All right, let's hit those lunges first. Pick a leg, any leg that you would like. Step back, hands on your hips, roll the shoulders back, drive the back knee down and up. So take your time, focus on the form, what the body's doing here. And if you need to go a little longer, you can. If you need to go a little shorter, just watch that front knee. We don't want it to go past the toes too far. It can go a little bit, but not much. Make sure that your chest is upright and you're not dipping forward into your lunge. To modify, you can shorten the stance, do smaller ones, okay? Rest. All right, shake those legs. We'll get ready to do the other side. All right, and 3, 2, and go. So other leg, up and down. Again, focus on the back knee. We want them to be 90-90. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you come up. There. 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, shake it out. Overhead press. Again, I'm not using weights, but if you have some, I would go light. You choose. All right, so we're gonna go with a little split stance. Arms come up. We're driving straight up, drive the elbows down, up and down. So with this position, you're moving forward slightly and overhead, up and down. Good. If you'd rather do a normal set stance, that's fine too. Just watch your core, keep it engaged. Focus on those elbows driving down. Squeeze in those lats. And stop. Shake it out. One more round. How you guys feeling? Hopefully you're feeling this. All right, here we go. Second set, and begin. Up, drive down. Up, and drive. Inhale, and exhale. Make sure you're breathing. And just focus on pushing whatever you're pushing overhead. Maybe it's gravity, maybe it's weight. Maybe you want to switch your stance around. Maybe you want to go to a set stance. Watching my time here on the watch so we don't go over. And stop. All right, relax. Shake out those arms. Side table crunch. That's what I call it. I don't know what the proper name is, but you're going to come down onto all fours. And you're just going to pick a side, doesn't matter which one you start with because we'll do the other side on the second set. You're going to move into your side table. Now, this back leg is at a slight angle. I'll give you modifications. So, if this is already a challenge for you, I would encourage you just to stay here. If you want more, you can lift the leg and extend the arm overhead. And again, you can stay right here, or you're going to add that movement. legs cramping at the moment. And if that happens to you, feel free to come out of it. Otherwise, keep moving. Here and in. Guess my body wasn't ready for that movement. It happens. And stop. All right, switch sides. Set yourselves up and go in and out. So this is your full motion. Again, you can stay right here and hold, be static. You can put the toe down and hold, whatever works for you. Crunching in and out. I need to readjust. Good. You got it. We're almost there. And 3, 2, and rest. All right. We blazed through that round. That was our third round, guys. So we've got 2 left. Take your 1 minute break, get some water, and we will start round 3. Okay, so we've got a plie squat, and you can add the reach. So plies, our feet are wide, toes are angled out. Your sit bones are grounded as you come, or tucked under as you go down and up. So you can reach and add the arm movement, or you can just simply do the plie. All right, reverse flies will be next. So you're slightly hinged and you're flying those arms out, little bit in the elbow. So squeeze in those shoulder blades. And then we've got a cross crawl on our backs. So fingertips light behind the head, and we're working our cross crawl. Okay, and those are our next 3. All right, so let's start in our plie. Feet wide, toes should angle out. Let's work on getting the plie first before we add the arms. So hands to the hips, we're going down and up, down and up. So you're trying to get your thighs as parallel to the ground as you can. But again, if that range of motion isn't there for you, leave it out. Add the reach if you want. But if you start to dip too far forward, I would leave it out. Or you can just do the reach down if you want. Or you can also just do the reach up. So you pick. You've got 5 seconds. And stop. All right, this is your rest. Shake that out. You got 1 more set. All right, so let's set ourselves up and begin. So we're going down and up. Good. You can also increase the speed if that's available to you. But again, if your form starts to fall apart, I would slow down and just focus on the nice, concentrated movement. Remember your options, you've got all kinds here. All right, you're almost there. 5 seconds. And stop. All right, reverse flies. Let's set ourselves up. Take that little hinge at the hips. Core is in tight. So pull that belly in and then arms fly out and squeeze. Squeeze. So watch your range of motion here, especially if you don't have weights. It's easy just to kind of start flapping those arms. But stay focused on the movement. Squeezing those shoulder blades. going up against gravity. If you've got some hand weights, that works as well. But you can do a lot without any equipment at all. Keep it going. And stop. All right, shake it out. Ooh, after doing all the other things we've done, I can definitely feel that. So hopefully you're feeling it as well. 5 seconds. My heart rate's up there, so that's a good sign. All right, here we go. And go. Out and in. Squeeze. Squeeze. Mindful movement. Now remember, this is just a slight hinge forward. You're not hinging way down like this. It's just a very slight hinge. And you're squeezing. Drive the elbows back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Almost there. 15 seconds, guys. And stop. Ooh, all right. Shake it out. Stretch a little bit. I know I got that little burn. Cross, cross. Come on down to your mat. All right. So, take a moment here just to stretch, pull those knees in a tuck. All right, hands are light behind the head, fingertips are not pulling the head or the neck, elbows are splayed out. Knees will start in and you're gonna do an opposite elbow to knee, okay? Here we go. In 3, 2, and go. So this is your full motion. You need to modify. You're going to tap the toes and just take your time with it. There's no need to go super fast. More control is better than doing super fast movement and your exercise form falls apart. And stop. Take a break. Short 15 seconds. Goes fast. All right, you've got one more round of these. All right, let's sit ourselves up. Fingertips light behind the head, elbows out, and go. Maybe you want to start with the modified movement, and that's okay. Or maybe you want to hit that hard this last round and go for the full range. Extend that leg long as you come across. You're almost there. Let me check the time. 10 seconds. Let's finish. And stop. Woo. All right, this is your 1 minute break. We're on our last round, so that's a good feeling when you're in that last third base heading for home plate. So we're gonna do a boat hold. Okay, so a boat is a yoga pose, but it really is a nice static pose for your core. A couple tips here is to keep your chest open, core engaged, so really pull that belly in. And if you need to keep the toes on the ground, keep the toes on the ground. Sometimes I even like to put my hands right into that knee crease and then chest open. At any point you can lift the feet up and you can even let go. All right, so that'll be our first one. And then we've got a twist, which will keep the toes touching, and then just a nice, easy twist. And then from there we've got reverse crunch. So We can tuck the palms underneath our bottom a little bit, pull the knees in, lift your hips up, tap the toes down. Okay? Those are our final 3. So we will start with boat. And 3, 2, and go. All right, so again, hands are in the knee crease, our chest is lifted. One thing you want to avoid is sinking into it and rounding through your back. So try to avoid that. And if that means you have to put your toes down, put your toes down. And again, at any point, you can even let go from here with toes down. You can bring the toes up. Got it. I can see you working hard. Hold for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. All right, you've got one more of those. It's going to stretch a little bit. All right, gang, let's set ourselves up. Remember, always start out. You can start out with the toes down, lean back. Find that good form, core tight. And then at any point, lift the legs up. And let go if you need to. Got it. Hold tight. Breathe. This is where the whole body starts to shake a little bit. Let it shake. It's trying to figure out what to do. Oh, 12 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. All right, extend those legs. Give yourself just a little forward fold here, stretch out. Next is our twist. Again, this is not a big twist. You're not trying to tap the side. You're just moving nice and controlled left to right. Working those obliques nice and strong. So again, you're setting yourself up in the same way as you did your boat, except toes down, heels slightly lifted. I like to extend my arms out and then just moving left to right. Now, if you'd rather bring your arms in, that's fine too. If you want to lean back further, you can, as long as you're not rounding and creating that C-shaped body. So, chest always lifted. There you go, you got it. Come on. Stop, relax. Whew. All right, you ready? Last set. In 3, 2, go. Working the twist. Remember, you can keep the arms out. You can pull them in. Maybe you want to go a little faster, as long, again, you don't lose form. Keep going. Oh yeah, I can feel that one for sure. Almost there. You've got 10 seconds. And stop. Woo! All right, last one, reverse crunch, and we're out of here. So come on down to your backs. Just take a moment here, stretch through that low back a little bit. So pull those knees in and just rock a little bit left to right. All right, here we go. Let's get it over with. Hands tucked underneath your bottom just a little bit. Toes start on the ground. Pull the knees in, lift your hips up, and tap the toes down. And lift. And tap. Lift. So this really targets that lower abdominal, which is really hard to get sometimes. So just do your best with it. Again, if you need to modify, you can always just do one leg up, one leg. You can make it your own. You can just pull the knees in to whatever range of motion you've got, and stop. Last set, and then we are done. I will stretch you out a little bit, but not a lot. I'll leave that for you. All right, in 3, 2, and go. Last one. Let's see if we can commit to the movement for the whole 45 seconds. Our last big push, guys. Almost there. And stop. All right, we made it. Good job. Grab behind the back of your leg and go ahead and just roll on up to a seated position. We're gonna extend our legs straight out in front of us and just take a nice gentle fold. You can even make the feet a little wider and fold in. Stretch through the low back. So this is a total body training. Kind of hits everything head to toe. 45 minutes of work. You showed up, made it happen today, so good for you. I know it's hard to get motivated and stay motivated at home. Bring your feet together, butterfly position the legs, and just fold in here. Yeah, the Y does have lots of virtual classes on our YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe and just check in from time to time, see what's going on. Hopefully we'll be back in our buildings soon, and we'll all be anticipating that green light. All right, go ahead and come on up. Cross one leg over the other, just a nice little twist. And switch sides. Good. And feel free to continue to stretch on your own. Go for a walk, enjoy the day. I know it's beautiful outside today. So thanks for joining me. Take care.